I'm not doing very well this morning. When I first woke up, I have this like little stand. This hair. I have this little stand that like holds my phone next to my bed. It's like a little it like clamps onto my phone. Goodness me. I don't know what we're going to do about this. Some volume. I don't even know how I did that. Um so I have this stand and it's what holds my phone so I could kind of see it at night if I need to, and I can click on it and like, have the time or my alarm or whatever. I know they say put your phone way away from you. I don't. Okay, I don't. And the way I wake up in the morning is to grab my phone, check my email, see what's going on, see if I have any notifications. I know it's all the things you're not supposed to do, but I do them. But this morning, as I was like half asleep and I'm trying to like get my phone, the dog last night, she usually sleeps down to my right side, like down towards the bottom of the bed. Well, today she she moved at some point in the morning, so she was right up here by my left side, which is where I reach. Good morning, Amanda. And so I was going for my phone and I was trying to get it out of the little like stand thing, and I dropped that sucker. And so the dog's in my way and I am like reaching and I can't find. Hello, Anna. I reach and I'm like, I can't find the phone. And it's like, it has gone crazily enough behind my bed where I had to like turn on all the lights, get out of the bed, get down there, like stick my arm through this hole at the headboard and like try to reach it and like try to. It was so ridiculous, you guys. That was how I woke up this morning, was fighting to retrieve my phone from behind my bed. Okay, it's fine. Good morning, Amber and Sarah and Rachel. Yeah, I need some of this. It's Friday. It has been a long, long week. And my girls leave this afternoon for a week, and none of us are particularly thrilled about it. They are certainly not. And it just feels like a lot. It just feels like a lot. So I didn't come on yesterday because I was also exhausted and hadn't gotten enough sleep the night before, with the dog waking me up and whatnot. So I need to do more of this, but we will move on for now. So I did not write down my plan for today. However, I have noticed that like my brain, the way my brain works, I knew last night, like I'm not going to be able to fall asleep. I'm not going to be able to relax. I hope the time goes quickly for them too. Thank you, Amanda. I'm not going to be able to relax if I don't kind of have a general map out in my head. This is who I am. Other people wouldn't bother. I need to know, like, okay, what is it I'm doing in the morning? How is this going to work? What is the flow? Because I knew I had this. I have 2 meetings, plus I need to do the Live Well Live, or not, yeah, wait, brain, the Patreon Live. So I was like, I had to work through that in my head. I decided I was going to do my workout after I met with you guys because I wanted to get a little bit more sleep. And then I was going to move into getting ready and doing a little bit of work on the computer. Like I had to lay out like the first few hours, or I was like, I'm not going to be able to rest without having a general game plan. So even though I didn't write it down, I did kind of work through in my head. Now, should I have written it down so I wasn't trying to carry that information in my head all night? Yeah, I should have. We just talked about this the other day. But I was just like so tired, and so I was just like, okay, as long as I know these basic things, then wait, 3, 6, 9. I do 9 little boxes. That's the width of the column that I make when I do my planner page. So that is my plan today. Let's write it down. Yeah, I have a lot of this work to do, and my girls last night, we got into this whole conversation about babies and birth, and I mean, they're 9 and Emerson turns 12 next week. She's very excited. And so they had all these questions. I mean, and we've talked about birth before. We've talked about I had 3 home births, and like we've talked about I used to be a doula, but they had all these questions and things about my experience and comparing all the kids' experiences, and it was they talked and talked and talked and talked, and I think they just needed that, like, full attention and focus, and us having like a really in-depth conversation so they could feel like they were just like really bonding with me, and like having that time. So, although it was an odd topic for us to like deep dive on last night, it was really good and it was really sweet. And so I've got all this work that I have to do this morning, and we have a lot of packing that we still have to do for them and all that kind of thing. But I am hoping that we'll be able to have maybe just some time, the three of us this afternoon before they have to go, that we can like really just pour into being together and they can feel filled up before they have to go. So that's what's happening in my world today. So let me make a plan, but you guys can tell me what is happening in your world. And I kind of feel like they have to leave at 4, and I will get to 4 o'clock, and then and this happens kind of every time they have to go for an extended period of time, but I'll get to 4 o'clock today, and then it's just like the empty. It's like the upside down. That's that's what I would compare it to. Then it's just like, and not that, I mean, they go every other weekend and they go every Wednesday night, and I know that I'm used to that, but there's something about them being gone for a week where you just kind of are like, well, what now? Like there was so much effort today into getting them ready to go. Now what? Like Roman's leaving tonight. He's going to hang out with friends, and um Nick has had a lot going on this week, and so it just feels like crickets. I don't know. I'll probably come home and take a nap. That's honestly probably what's going to happen. Okay, morning show. I'm going to be able to check that one off my list. I do need to spend some time planning this weekend and going back over probably like the last 2 weeks, I would say, of planner pages and seeing what I need to do that I haven't gotten done and then I haven't transferred over to the next day, because I'll always have like these little things like, oh, I wanted to change my email signature because I saw that Tonic, that website platform thing, they design websites, they have some like free email signatures. I should change mine to theirs. Like just like some random little things like that I need to like look at and put into a brain dump for next week. So I need to do that at some point over this weekend. Am I riveting you while I'm doing this work? Are you making your plan for the day? Because I find it so easy to just move on to the next thing when I know what it's going to be. Okay, I have a coaching call this morning. I'm doing some planning coaching with a client. So I got to fit that in, and then I need to do a live for Patreon. Okay, I'm going to have to open up my calendar because there's only so much that a lady can remember. You're having coffee and finishing up your list too. Yay. Okay. That's Shay here. What's on the list, ladies? I don't know why that made me feel like that. That's so dumb. Okay. 9:30. 9:30 is when I have my other meeting about an exciting new business venture that I may be taking on that I'm excited about. Don't worry, it's not another MLM. It's something completely different. Um, Although I do love me some money, but we don't need to talk about it. Okay, right. That I have to take the girls at 4. So I would probably like to be done with my workday by, say, like 1:30 today so that I can spend some time with the girls. I think that's going to be my goal. I'm going to put a little cutoff right there so I can see if I can spend time with them and make sure that we get everything done. And then I can always come back to work later. And next week is going to be a really big work week of trying to get ahead on a bunch of stuff and really knocking some things out of the park because they won't be here. So I can work and work and work and work and work. So I need to make that happen, and try to get ahead for some things coming up this summer. So that is my plan today. I'm still going to go in and do my to-do list, and I need to remember what my Patreon live is today. If you guys didn't know, which I think most of you who are here do, but I have a Patreon at patreon.com/livewelltogether. And we do lives Monday, Wednesday, Friday in there about all kinds of different topics. Today we're talking about how beauty is not wasted. And I typically do an AMA on Fridays. So an Ask Me Anything where people can ask me whatever kinds of questions they're wanting to go over. So Sarah is getting your kids dropped off for the day. DoorDash. That's a lot of door dashing, but I hope that it goes really, really well, Sarah, and that you are successful and you walk away from today feeling like you really made some progress. I think that would be awesome. Yeah. Oh, Ed Puzzle. I gotta fit in the Ed Puzzle. That's the voiceover stuff that I do. It's a learning company that I work for, so I gotta make sure I have that on the list. So yeah, I have a lot of reading to get done this weekend as well. I'm hoping to finish up a Kindle book. I'm hoping to make a ton of progress, maybe while I'm doing some cleaning or something. I think next week, I have an interview with an author who, by the grace of God, his book has already been published, so I can listen to it on audiobook. I love when that happens. It makes my job so much easier when the book has been published. So I have that next Thursday. So I've got a little under a week to finish that book, but I'm listening to it on 1.7 speed, so I should be able to get through it pretty quick. I've got like 4 hours left. So I've got some like deep cleaning and different things to do this weekend. I should be able to make a lot of progress there. Yeah, so that is the basic gist of what is going on in our world. It's a lot of like, I feel like rush, and then hopefully decompress a little bit as I have to walk into this next week and just really try to focus on being productive. Pack one kiddo to go to grandma's, bank meeting, and laundry. Well, it's kind of nice that one kiddo's going to grandma's, right? Floor vacuumed. We are kid sitting today, so you're getting ready for that. Yeah, don't you love when you get all ready to have kids over and then they leave your house in worse state than it was before? It's like, oh, I'm so glad I bothered to clean for you people. I have Emerson's birthday party coming up next weekend, and I'm kind of bracing for that a little bit as well. Like, whew, okay, we're gonna try to make the house look nice, but then I'm gonna have all these little preteens over. Who knows what they're gonna do? But it'll be fun, and she's just like so excited. So it'll be a good way for them to come back from being gone for a week, get to come back to like party time. So that will be fun. Okay, you guys, I have so much to do today that I am going to just go ahead and wrap this up and head into everything that I've got to get done. But I hope that you guys have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful weekend. We'll be back right here again on Monday morning. I will basically be kid-free. I mean, Roman will be here, but you know, he's 18, so he's an adult. And I don't really have to worry about what he's doing. So, I will see you guys on Monday morning. And other than that, have a great weekend and go be bold and gracious. And I'll see you if you're in Patreon. We'll do the live in like a couple hours. All right. Bye.